Life, fleeting as the dawn, demands a relentless vigilance, a keen awareness of each moment as it slips away into the past. The Stoic understands that self-mastery is not an achievement to be crossed off a list, but rather an ongoing, ever-evolving pursuit. It is not a destination but a way of life, a commitment to continuous growth and refinement. Each day, we are presented with countless opportunities to sharpen our virtues and strengthen our inner resolve. Every challenge, every moment of discomfort is a chance to practice the Stoic principles that ground us in the face of chaos. To live deliberately means to act with intention, to make choices aligned with our highest values rather than being swayed by fleeting emotions or external circumstances. As a Stoic warrior, you must constantly train your mind, body, and spirit to rise above the tumult of existence and navigate the complexities of life with grace, purpose, and fortitude. In doing so, you learn that the true power lies not in controlling the world around you, but in mastering yourself within it. And so, the journey begins anew each day, with a clear understanding that this is where true freedom and fulfillment are found. Let's explore the 10 fundamental areas you must labor upon daily, for each one is a tool to forge the Stoic strength necessary to face life's trials with wisdom and resilience. Number 1. Improve your attitude. The cornerstone of Stoicism is the mastery of one's attitude, for it serves as the lens through which we perceive the world. Reality itself is neutral. It is our interpretation that breathes meaning into events. The Stoic understands that external circumstances hold no power over the soul unless granted access through unguarded thoughts. Thus, cultivating a disciplined and resilient mindset becomes paramount. Marcus Aurelius aptly stated, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This means that while you cannot dictate what happens to you, you hold sovereign control over your response. Life's adversities, be they minor inconveniences or monumental losses, are not meant to break you but to forge you into someone stronger, wiser, and more capable. Each challenge is a silent instructor, offering lessons in patience, perseverance, and perspective. Resilience and optimism, therefore, are not transient moods but steadfast commitments. Even when you stumble, the Stoic path demands self-reflection and adjustment, not self-pity. Every day is an opportunity to refine your inner fortress, ensuring that no external force can shake the peace and purpose that reside within. To cultivate this mindset, begin each morning with deliberate intention. Reflect on the day ahead and prepare your mind for the challenges it may bring. Remind yourself that while you cannot control every event, you can control how you perceive and respond to them. This practice, often referred to as premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils, arms you with a sense of readiness. By imagining potential obstacles and hardships, you strip them of their power to surprise or destabilize you. Throughout the day, remain vigilant over your thoughts. Negative emotions, such as anger, frustration, or envy, may arise, but the Stoic does not suppress these feelings blindly. Instead, they examine them, asking, "Why do I feel this way? Is this emotion justified, or is it rooted in false judgment?" In doing so, they uncover the biases or irrational expectations fueling their reactions. This process of self-inquiry transforms emotional turbulence into opportunities for growth. Moreover, resilience is not merely about enduring hardship. It is about finding strength and wisdom within it. Every setback is a chance to practice fortitude, every insult a moment to practice patience, and every failure an invitation to cultivate humility. Stoicism teaches that suffering becomes suffering only when we label it as such. If we perceive adversity as a crucible for character, it ceases to harm us and begins to serve us. Number 2, work on your communication skills. Words are more than mere sounds. They are the vessels that carry our thoughts, emotions, and intentions to others. In Stoicism, communication is not a tool for vanity or manipulation, but a sacred responsibility. A Stoic understands that poor communication can sow seeds of discord and alienation, while clear and intentional speech fosters understanding and unity. This requires mastering the art of listening, not just passively hearing, but actively engaging with the speaker's words and the emotions behind them. In doing so, you connect on a deeper level, bridging the chasm between individual experiences. Idle chatter, often born of insecurity or a need for validation, serves no higher purpose and distracts from meaningful dialogue. Instead, a Stoic chooses silence when it is more valuable than speech, recognizing that restraint often conveys wisdom. As Seneca wisely noted, our speech reflects the state of our soul. Thus, the goal is to cultivate words that emerge from a place of calm, clarity, and deliberate intention, ensuring that what we say uplifts and enlightens rather than confuses or harms. Number 3, improve your self-discipline. Discipline is the cornerstone of freedom, a paradox that lies at the heart of Stoic wisdom. It is the steady hand that shapes the raw material of our character, refining it into a masterpiece of resilience and virtue. Without discipline, we are at the mercy of our basest instincts, drifting aimlessly from one fleeting desire to another, never truly in control of our destiny. To live without discipline is to relinquish autonomy, allowing external circumstances and internal whims to dictate our actions. However, when we cultivate discipline through consistent effort, we reclaim our sovereignty. Rising early, confronting difficult tasks head-on, and resisting the lure of immediate gratification are not mere exercises in self-denial. They are acts of liberation. Each disciplined choice strengthens our willpower, enabling us to act according to reason and purpose rather than impulse. As Epictetus profoundly states, true freedom comes from mastering oneself, a mastery that is not achieved overnight, but through the relentless practice of discipline. Every small victory in self-control builds the foundation for a life of intentionality and inner peace, allowing us to live as the architects of our fate rather than as its passive recipients. Number 4, challenge your limiting beliefs. The chains that bind us most tightly are often the ones we cannot see. The beliefs we hold about ourselves, our potential, and our place in the world. These limiting beliefs are born from past failures, fears of rejection, or the internalization of others' doubts. They whisper insidious lies. You are not good enough. You will never succeed. You are destined to fail. But Stoicism reminds us that these thoughts are not immutable truths. They are merely stories we tell ourselves. To confront them is to reclaim your power. Begin by scrutinizing each belief. Is it grounded in reality, or is it a construct of fear or ignorance? Challenge it as a philosopher would, demanding evidence and seeking counterexamples. Replace the narrative of inadequacy with one of growth and capability. By doing so, you liberate your mind from the confines of self-doubt and step into a world where your potential is limited only by your willingness to explore it. The Stoic knows that true freedom lies in understanding, for when you master your thoughts, you master your destiny. Number 5, improve your time management. Time is the silent current carrying us toward the inevitable shores of mortality. Unlike wealth or possessions, it cannot be accumulated, borrowed, or retrieved once lost. Every fleeting second is a reminder of life's impermanence, urging us to act with urgency and purpose. The Stoic, aware of this transience, understands that time must be wielded with intention. It is not enough to simply be busy. One must ensure that each action aligns with their higher purpose. The distractions of modern life, idle scrolling, trivial conversations, and unproductive tasks, are thieves in disguise, stealing moments that could be invested in personal growth, meaningful connections, or the pursuit of wisdom. Seneca's wisdom, while we are postponing, life speeds by, serves as a stark warning. Procrastination is not merely a delay. It is a forfeiture of life itself. Therefore, to live as a Stoic is to become a vigilant steward of time, cutting away the superfluous and dedicating oneself to what truly matters. In doing so, we honor the fleeting gift of existence and ensure that when the final hour arrives, it finds us prepared, having lived fully and deliberately. Number 6, build and improve your knowledge. Wisdom is the foundation upon which the Stoic builds a life of virtue and resilience. It is not merely the accumulation of facts, but the deep understanding of life's principles and the application of those truths in everyday situations. Like a flame, knowledge must be carefully nurtured. Left unattended, it wanes, but with daily attention, it grows brighter, illuminating the shadows of ignorance and fear. True wisdom requires deliberate effort, reading the profound insights of philosophers, learning from the triumphs and failures of history, and opening one's mind to diverse perspectives. Yet, Stoicism insists that this pursuit of knowledge is only valuable when it informs your actions. Marcus Aurelius' words, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one," serve as a call to embody wisdom in deed. The ultimate goal is not intellectual superiority, but the elevation of character and the practice of living rightly, making wisdom an active force that shapes both thought and action. Number 7, never neglect your finances. Stoicism emphasizes detachment from the allure of material wealth, teaching us that true contentment lies not in accumulation but in self-mastery. However, this detachment does not equate to financial neglect. On the contrary, a stable financial foundation is essential for living a life of virtue, free from the constant distractions and anxieties of monetary insecurity. Financial stress can cloud judgment, leading to impulsive decisions that stray from our core values. By budgeting wisely and spending less than we earn, we maintain control over our resources rather than being controlled by them. Thoughtful investment in what truly matters, whether it's personal growth, supporting loved ones, or preparing for life's uncertainties, ensures that our financial choices align with a higher purpose. Epictetus' reminder that wealth is found not in abundance, but in managing our desires highlights the importance of balance. Strive for financial security, but temper it with simplicity and ethical integrity, using money as a tool to support a life of wisdom and peace. Number 8, personal development. Each day is a blank canvas, offering the chance to paint a more refined version of yourself. Yet, self-improvement does not occur by mere chance. It demands conscious effort and a clear sense of purpose. Growth begins with honest self-reflection, identifying the areas where you fall short and committing to change. Whether it's mastering a new skill, improving your physical health, or cultivating emotional resilience, every step forward requires deliberate practice. Habits are the architecture of personal growth. Refine them daily, knowing that small, consistent actions build monumental results over time. Embrace feedback with humility, viewing it not as an attack, but as a mirror reflecting areas of potential growth. The Stoics' pursuit of excellence is relentless, but it is grounded in patience and perseverance. Even when progress feels imperceptible, remember Seneca's wisdom. Steady effort, no matter how gradual, leads to transformation. Personal development must become a ritual, a sacred practice of becoming, not for the fleeting applause of others, but for the enduring satisfaction of self-mastery. Number 9. Work on your purpose. A life without purpose is a life adrift, like a ship in an endless ocean, tossed about by the winds of circumstance. Without purpose, you lack direction, and you may find yourself aimlessly drifting from one moment to the next, at the mercy of external forces, uncertain of your destination. Your purpose, however, is the rudder that steers your life. It is the deeper reason for your existence, the anchor that gives you clarity, focus, and strength. When you are rooted in your purpose, every action you take is imbued with meaning, and every challenge becomes an opportunity to align yourself with something greater than mere survival. This is why reflection on your values and aspirations is crucial. Every day, ask yourself, are my actions truly aligned with the essence of who I am and what I want to achieve? Or am I being swayed by distractions and the noise of the world? If you haven't yet discovered your purpose, do not delay. Seek it with urgency, for without it, you remain lost in the sea of existence. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, you have power over your mind, not outside events. By grounding yourself in your purpose, you gain control over your inner world, and this mastery will allow you to transcend external chaos, navigate life's storms, and live with the unwavering strength that comes from knowing exactly why you rise each morning. Number 10. Being grateful. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to dissatisfaction because it shifts the mind's focus from what is missing or desired to what is already present and abundant. In a world constantly driven by the pursuit of more success, more possessions, more validation, we often overlook the simple blessings we already have. Gratitude, however, cultivates a profound sense of contentment, reminding us that happiness does not come from external acquisitions, but from the ability to appreciate what life offers, both big and small. From the warmth of the sun on a cold morning to the wisdom gained through hardship, there is always something to be grateful for. It's not about ignoring challenges or pretending that life is perfect, but rather about recognizing that even in difficulties, there are lessons that help us grow and become stronger. Epictetus wisely advises that true wisdom lies in rejoicing for what we have, rather than mourning what we do not. By practicing gratitude daily, we transform our perspective and find peace, grounded in the recognition that life's richest rewards are often already within our grasp. Conclusion: the 10 pillars, attitude, communication, discipline, beliefs, time, knowledge, finances, personal growth, purpose, and gratitude, serve as the very fabric of a Stoic existence. To cultivate these virtues daily is to live with purpose and intention, to ensure that every action, thought, and decision aligns with the highest ideals of the Stoic path. This daily work is not easy. The journey is filled with challenges that test both our strength and resolve. Yet, as the Stoic philosopher understands, the true reward lies not in reaching a final, static goal, but in the continuous process of refining and shaping one's character. It is through the struggles we face that we forge the unbreakable steel of virtue. Life is finite, and time is relentlessly slipping through our fingers. This truth should be the fire that fuels our efforts. Begin now, for the choices you make today shape the person you become tomorrow. At the end of each day, when you lay your head down, let there be no regrets. Only the peace that comes from knowing you have embraced the struggle and lived according to the principles that make a Stoic life not only meaningful but worthy.